What is up, you guys? I've been live so much this past week. It's bananas. I am super excited because I am going to be joined live by a vegan raw chef all the way in freaking Malaysia. We have raw chef Yin here. Go and follow her. Chef Yin, please request to join because who knows? I don't think. Oh, we've got so many people. Oh my gosh. We've got Popey. We've got Brenda. Okay, here we go. Cannot wait to go to bed after this. Okay, I think she's coming here.
Okay. Okay, great. I can hear you. Hi.
Hello,
Yay,
I'm so
nice to
excited.
meet you
So nice to
too.
meet you.
Um,
How are
I'm okay.
you?
It's well, apart from my wrist, I'm a bit like
Yes.
yeah. Apart from that, I'm good. I watched your live on Kathy Hester's show yesterday. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, and I'm actually very curious to hear a little bit more about your menopause book. And I wanted to ask you about the workouts and all that as well, because I'm actually 51.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, yes, everyone. Chef Yin is not 22. She is 51. Like, that's crazy. I can't. Like, that's just insane. That's insane. That's insane. I want to ask you about that. Oh no, did she freeze or did I freeze? Someone let me know who froze. It might be me. There's still people coming in. But yeah, she's 51. She's 51, which is crazy. Oh, here she goes. Here she goes. Hopefully it's not me. Oh, okay, is it
yeah,
me?
somehow
Okay, you're back.
yeah. I don't know. I got kicked out. But I'm
Okay.
back.
I see all my
Yeah.
screaming just, shook everything
Yeah,
up.
yeah. I did.
That's it. Wait, okay. All right. I want to hear about you first and then I can go. So, can you just tell everyone about you and how you look
Okay,
so
so
amazing at
I'm a raw vegan
51 years
chef
old?
based in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I've been doing this since 2016. I used to travel the world teaching people how to make beautiful, delicious raw vegan food, focused on Asian raw food because I felt like um, there wasn't that many books and courses on it. And then when the lockdowns happened, I moved online instead and I started creating online courses on mostly raw vegan food. So up to today, I have like 27 online courses, and I've contributed um, for the vegan health bundle. I've contributed two courses. My Asian desserts course, so it's the Asian sweets and treats, where you get video tutorials on how to make my favorite Asian desserts in a raw vegan manner, and there's also a recipe course booklet that comes with it as well. And then upon request, I've also created a course on, I call it Beautiful Vegan Food. So basically, it's how to make your vegan food look beautiful in photos. And that's a video course. I show you how I take my photos, how I style my food, and how I take my photos just using my phone. So yeah, those are my two contributions in the vegan health bundle, and that's what I've been doing for the past, since 2016.
What's if you had to pick like top
Um,
3 of your recipes, what would they
if
be?
you're talking about the Asian sweets and treats course, oh, I really like this one, but I don't know how familiar people are. Have you heard of boba tea? Yes. So
Yes.
so my boyfriend and I, we used to love drinking boba tea. And it's like huge in Malaysia, but I don't know how huge is it out of well, it's huge in Southeast Asia, I think, and in Taiwan where it originated. But
Yeah.
it's obviously not healthy whatsoever, and they also put like milk in it, and there's a lot of sweeteners, and additives and food preservatives. So I decided to make a raw vegan version for that. So I really like that. The second
Amazing.
recipe in the this is the course, just because I have it. So I have props. Yeah. So this, I don't know whether you can see
Beautiful.
that. That's like a
I love it.
fresh ripe jackfruit pot. It's based on a Thai dessert. So it's like, I think most people will hear of mango sticky rice, but yeah,
Yes,
mine
that's my
too.
favorite.
But there's also another version which is like a jackfruit sticky rice. So I made that because I
Ooh.
already have a mango sticky rice recipe in another one of my courses, my tantalizing Thai course. So I thought for this dessert course, I'll create that. And that seems to
Mm.
be popular because I know Lisa of Raw Food Romance. She tried out their recipe. Another raw creator, I think Lena, she also tried out that recipe. And I heard today Kelly, I think she was watching this now, I'm not sure. Well, Kelly Ma, she has her smoothie ebook in the Vegan Health Bundle. She mentioned that she would like to try that recipe as well. So yeah. And
Mm. I'm trying it.
yeah,
I'm
and then I
definitely
guess my
trying it.
third one that I really like in this ebook would be the Shibuya toast. Just because again, all these are like desserts that I really want to eat. Or at one point in time I really want to eat. Now I don't crave it so much. Now I prefer just eating fresh food. But at one point in time I really liked it because it's basically a loaf of bread, and then it's filled with ice cream, and it's covered with like condensed milk and chocolate sauce. It's like your vegan junk food dessert kind of thing. But I made it all, yes, I made it
I
all raw
want that.
vegan. So I'm very proud of that recipe, and it's in the
That's
course as well. I know some
amazing.
people have made the matcha and ice cream. Stacy Heine has made. She's also in the bundle. She's made my matcha and ice cream, and which is part of the Shibuya toast ice cream thing. So yeah,
See? See, if you guys want to eat
yeah.
bread, ice cream, chocolate sauce, and jackfruit sticky rice, go to either of our links, get the bundle. Jackie, and this is like amazing. I wish I can fly out to you and you can just cook for me, even though you probably wouldn't want to.
So
How long have
I'm
you
high
been
raw.
raw?
I discovered raw vegan food in 2014. And then I started making it,
Okay.
yeah. And then I took my first culinary course with Matthew Kenny in 2015. And then I did my second course
Amazing.
in their culinary academy in Thailand in 2016. So yeah, so I've been making raw vegan food since 20. Oh, yeah. But I mean, I've only been like doing this whole raw chefy thing in 2016. Yeah. But I started making raw vegan food in 2014, so it's like
So
almost
you've,
10 years. Oh my God.
yeah. I mean, you're not aging a day here. So what are some of your anti-aging tips other
Yeah, I
than
think
eating
apart
the way
from
that you
that,
do?
it's a whole lifestyle, I suppose. I mean, then I started becoming more health conscious. So I started, sleep hygiene is very important. I started to make sure that I go to bed
Mm,
early, because now I wake up pretty early anyway. So I go to bed by 10:30. I make sure I'm, hydrated. So I have my big, huge bottle of water with me all the time. I have a daily movement practice as well. I usually do qigong, which is like Chinese flow, breathing in and out and all that. But I've been trying out some of the workouts in the Vegan Health Bundle. So Nina Chantel has a exercise platform. So I think I tried out at least 4 of her different workouts. So that was quite fun. And then I did Drina's fascia flow. I think she has like introductory videos as well. I did one of that as
mm-hmm.
well. So yeah, so basically I'm so I mentioned that I'm high raw. So I usually like mostly like today I think I'm gonna be almost 100% raw. On days I eat out, what I do is I have a raw break. I make sure I have a raw breakfast and a raw dinner, and then sometimes lunch. I have something cooked. But so if I'm traveling or I'm eating out, then I have some cooked meals. But apart from that, if I'm just at home, then I'll just make. It's usually 100% raw. So there's a lot of hydration going on as well. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what Stacey was saying to me too today, that
Mm.
there's a lot of power of
Yeah.
hydration of being raw
Yeah.
with the skin and all of that. So what do you typically eat in a
Oh
day if
yeah, I
you're
keep it
cooking
pretty
all raw
simple
at home?
actually. Like in for breakfast, I just have like fruit and lettuce. I know it's a bit strange, but because I used to have just fruit, and then after that, I was like, oh, I know Chef AJ and some of the other doctors say you should have like greens with every meal. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll have like fruit and lettuce. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, this is kind of fun. And because I'm trying to get like 1 pound of greens into my meals a day, and to have like a pound of greens in a salad, it's a lot. Yeah, so that's why I try and split it up,
Yeah.
across the day. So my morning is always like lettuce and fruit, and then my lunch is, it used to be a huge giant salad, like they say the salad as big as your head, right? But recently I've been making green smoothies, so that's why I tried out some of the smoothie recipes in
Hmm.
the vegan health bundle as well. I made Rosie's. She has a power pack green smoothie. I also made, I think Nikki Davis also has like a like off to school smoothie. Matt Bennett of Raw Intuition, I made his green gulp smoothie as well. But I actually wanted to make I actually wanted to make Sarah's salads. So Sarah, Better Food Guru, she just she just published her very first oil-free recipe ebook, because I've been following her for some time and she has like amazing salads. I made her salads before and I used to have to change it to
Hmm.
adjust it to become oil-free, but now it's like, oh, she has a book and has 21 of her oil-free recipes just for this bundle. So I wanted to make that,
Perfect.
but because of my hand, I had to rest it. But I'm thinking I'm going to try and make it anyway today, like with,
Yeah.
um, adaptations and like with whatever I have. I know because like she asked to half the cherry tomatoes or half the grapes, but I think I'll just like throw in the whole thing and we'll see what happens. I think I want to try that.
Yeah.
So usually I have fruit and lettuce for breakfast, and then either lunch for lunch is either a giant salad or a big huge green smoothie, and then for dinner again is fruit. I used to do mono meals, so I would eat like like I don't know 3, 4, 5 mangoes kind of thing until I'm full, or like one huge papaya or huge pineapple, and maybe some other side fruit if I'm still hungry. But um I think recently I kind of got like, oh, I think I go in phases. So I'm like, oh, I'm tired of eating just one food for dinner. So
Yeah.
I've mixed it up. I mean, like yesterday I had like a mango. I had 2 mangoes and then one orange and then one guava and yeah, and some grapes, so that kind of thing. So yeah, it's pretty fruit based nowadays, so I don't crave so much. Because I used to love cakes and ice creams and desserts and fudge and all that,
Yeah.
but now I realize like when I switch to more fruit, I don't have that cravings anymore, and I love fresh fruit. So yeah.
Yeah. That's all. And what do you like to
Oh,
eat when you go out
um,
to eat?
so I love Asian food. Yesterday we wanted to eat ramen. Actually, there was this Tokyo vegan. Yeah, but I was waiting for my
Oh,
grocery delivery to turn up, and they usually come by like 10, 11:30 or something. Then I can go out for lunch. But they didn't turn out until I think like, so we waited until 12:30, and I'm like, okay, they're still not here, so I guess we're not going out to eat. They only turned up like 3:30 or something, and they said it was because of the rain or something. But yeah,
oh,
I like
weird.
Asian food. So I like curries. I like soups, like Asian soups. Not so it's not so it's clear soups, right? I like clear soups, not so much of the thick, creamy
Mm-hmm.
Western soups. Um, I actually love rice, but every time I eat rice, I get constipated. So yeah, quinoa is usually better. And then I think I just like trying, if I'm in a new city or a new country, I just like to try the local cuisine because I'm always very
Yeah.
curious about it. Yeah. So
I love that. What's something that would surprise all of us about living in Malaysia?
I don't know, but I find it's funny. I find that um living here, it's both like, it's kind of like the best place to be raw vegan and also the worst place to be raw vegan. I call it the best place because we're in a tropical country and we have fresh fruit
Yeah.
all year round and fresh vegetables and greens all year round. And we have so many amazing greens because I think people just talk about kale and pak choy and, spinach and all that. But we have like all kinds of leafy greens that most people have never heard about. So people are going like, what's this? What's this? There's so many kinds of
Awesome.
Asian greens, we have naipa, we have miso, we have like, we have like all
Wow.
these Malay herbs as well, and they have medicinal value as well. So yeah, access to fresh fruit all year round is amazing. But then again, like
Awesome.
some people get tempted by, because there's also so much affordable street food out here in Malaysia. It's like, I know some people, they don't ever cook at all because it's actually cheaper to buy food and eat outside rather than cooking yourself, because there's a
Wow.
lot of street stalls, or there's a lot of like, just like they call it zap fan stalls and all that, or mama stalls. So there's access to so much food and cheap, affordable food, and it's delicious as well. But it's just not healthy. That's why I say it's like
Yeah.
the best
Yeah.
place and also the worst place, because if you get tempted,
Yeah.
if I don't put it in front of me, I'm not
Yeah.
tempted. But sometimes when it's in front of me, I'm like, oh, I really want that curry. Oh, I really want. But I don't do the yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say what tempts you? I guess curry. What
Yeah,
else?
I mean, like I say, I love rice, but my body doesn't respond well to
Yeah.
rice at all. I can avoid the deep fried stuff. Like, I don't take anything that's deep fried. I look at it and go like, oh no, But
Same. Yeah.
yeah, like, I like things made out of glutinous rice. And again, that's like really bad for my body because I think it just like sticks all into my insides or something like that. So yeah, because like Asian food we use a lot of glutinous rice, right? So it's like chewy and sticky and things like that. Yeah, yeah.
Sweet.
So yeah, yeah. That's a bit about me.
Sorry.
Yeah, but
Oh my gosh. And who do you? Oh, I just.
yeah, I
Man, I could
wanted
talk to
to
you all day.
ask you
I'm so
though, because
curious.
I wanted to ask you about your workout thing, because I was looking through. Yeah, and I thought I'll ask you before because I
Yeah.
have to go in about 10 minutes, right? Hold on. Oh
Okay.
wait, I think I had it on my laptop open, but I know I should have it here as well. So yeah.
She's got props,
So yeah,
people.
yeah,
She's got
yours
props. I
is
love it.
this whole food man.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So okay, I know that I should be doing strength training, but I am so lazy. Um, so right now, like I say, my movement practice, I basically walk, and I do my qigong, but that's just like, flow and breathing. Um, at one point we used to go hiking like once a week, but I don't know like how much does that help with bone density. I don't swim anymore because I'm worried about the chlorine. There is actually a swimming pool in my condo where I live, and I used to swim quite a bit, but because of all that chlorine, I'll be like, oh, and then one time the chlorine attacked my hands and all that. But I
Yeah.
saw that you said your mom
Oh.
only does 2 workouts per week. So
Mhm.
I'm like, really? Maybe I can do that if it's just 2 workouts per week. Yeah.
Yes. It's a cheat code. So you can work out twice per week, 2 full body workouts.
Uh-huh.
So doing your
Yeah.
shoulder muscle groups, that's overhead press, the
Yeah.
lateral raise for the side of your shoulders,
Yeah.
a row for your
Yeah.
back, a squat, a deadlift. So if you just do
Mm-hmm.
the 2 workouts in the bundle, 2 workouts per week, and you definitely want to be
Okay.
adding
Right.
resistance to your body. So you can
Yeah.
start with like
I have
cans
some
of
light
beans
I have some light
or
weights. I
hand
have like
weight.
1 kilo. I
Perfect.
think it's 1 kilo. And I have another one that's more heavy, but I don't use that. But yeah, I have 1 kilo weight, so I think I can use that. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, so you can, that's perfect. You can use that, start off like that, and that's just going to be
Mm.
helping because in menopause, when you start to go
Right,
through the transition, you're
right.
losing your muscle mass. So you want to make sure, I mean, you seem like the type of person that you've probably been
At one
active
point,
your whole
that's why
life.
I have the weights. Because at one point I used to run half marathons, but then I tore my hamstring. So then I
Okay.
stopped and then I went into the Qigong thing. So yeah, from 2008 to
Okay.
2012, I was doing half marathons, and that's why I used to cross train. I actually have an exercise bike in my home, which I haven't used for a
Mm,
long time. It's like I hang stuff on it now. It is.
the coat rack.
It's so typical, right? But I used to do a bike thing, and then I would swim and I would run and will hike and all that. And then I also did some,
Yeah,
yeah, like basic weight training. Yeah. So,
perfect.
um,
Yeah, I would definitely encourage you to get back
right.
to doing the weight training. If you go hiking, if
Ah,
you wear a weighted vest,
okay.
that can also help with bone loading. Yeah, I mean, it sounds to me like just the way that you take care of yourself and your movement, you've probably been able to maintain the muscle that you have pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously for bone health, if you were to go out and get, a DEXA scan for bone density and like something is off there, then you can start
Right.
to add more things in. But I would say, yeah, just twice per week. So in the bundle, you can make yins, ice cream, chocolate
Yeah.
bread, and then you can do
Perfect.
my workouts. It's a
Yeah.
perfect balance in
So,
there.
like, how long
Yes,
does your
yes,
mom, like, yeah, how long, how many
yeah, yeah,
minutes is each workout, her two workouts per week? How?
yeah. So she started out when the gym
Mhm.
shut down. She used to do the group classes at the gym. So then when we were at home, yeah, it only takes
Oh,
like
okay,
30 or
okay.
40 minutes per workout. So you don't need, and who knows, Ian, you might fall in love with lifting. You might become a power lifter.
Uh,
Who knows?
so she does everything? Like,
Who knows?
because I see there's like exercise 1 to 7. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
okay,
So what you
okay.
do,
Oh, you
yeah,
just go
yeah.
through the
So
whole routine.
you do
Yeah.
like the first section. Yeah, yeah. Yep. And you can rest in between. And yeah, I mean, just integrate it wherever, when you do your other
Ah,
movement
okay,
practice, like
okay.
before or after.
Nice, nice. Yeah, but I need to rest
Easy,
my
easy.
wrist. Now I'm like, oh, how do I do this? Like, yeah. I
Uh,
s-
what
I think
happened?
I sprained it. So yeah, I was like I tripped and I kind of like tried to break the fall, and then I sprained it, and
Yeah.
then yeah. So I've gone for acupuncture treatment twice, but he told me like I need to just like completely rest the wrist. But I think it's a
Rest.
bit strange because so I went for a treatment on Tuesday. I totally rested my wrist, and he told me to get the wrist guard and all that. But the thing is, my wrist started swelling, you know? Yeah, and it's a bit weird because it doesn't swell before that. And then I noticed like the next day when my boyfriend wasn't
Yeah.
around, so I was doing everything on my own, it was fine. And then yesterday he came over again and he helped me with everything, so I didn't do much stuff. And then it started swelling again. I was like, oh, maybe I need to get it.
It's
I
your
need to get it
boyfriend's fault.
moving a
It's
bit
your
or
boyfriend's
something.
fault.
Yeah, and then I was asking
Oh,
him. I
well,
said
no, yeah.
my TCM practitioner. I asked him. I said, "Do you think it's broken?" Because some of my friends are like, "Aren't you gonna get it X-rayed?" And he's like, "No, it's not broken." He said, "If it's broken, I won't be able to move it," because he was asking me to do all these movements. He said like,
True.
I won't be able to move my hand at all, and I'll be in extreme pain." So I was like, "Okay, so I guess I should
Yeah.
just
Good.
rest." Except that this is the worst time to rest because I was planning to make so many people's recipes, and now I can't make most of them because I need to rest. So yeah.
I know. It's okay. But no, the bundle will
Yeah.
be available till the 10th and then
Yeah.
it's gone forever. But you can spend the rest of the year when you
True.
feel better again making all the recipes.
Very true. Yeah.
Aw. Well, I mean, I'm gonna go to bed as soon as this is
Yeah.
over. So it
Yeah.
was
It was
awesome
nice. Nice
chatting with
meeting
you.
you. Thanks so much for inviting me. Oh,
No, you're amazing. Yes, no, I was on her wait list. You're a very busy person.
Yeah, I think Sandra is still on the wait list, and Chef Sant also wanted to do a live, and I'm like, because I can't do too many lives in a day, I'll be too tired. I try and just do two. Yeah,
I
you
know.
know, right? I think you've done so many.
Yeah.
That's why I limited to only like
Exhausted.
two joint lives a day, and I might also do one on my own as well. So that's already three a
Yeah,
day, and that's enough.
it's a lot. Yeah. No.
Yes,
No, we need rest. That's what you said.
very
Sleep hygiene.
important. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, if anyone wants to follow Chef Yin from my page, she is Raw Chef Yin, and we're both selling the
Now bye.
bundles. If you click the links up there, you'll get the
You're
link.
welcome.
So thank you so much,
All right.
and I hope to do this soon with you.
I'll see you. Bye.
Bye.